So we are now live with the starting screen. Um,
I
so
got my
yeah, go on. The VODs will be very confused for about 5 minutes, but that's fine. Now they have forewarning that, hey, VOD viewers, you will be confused for just a minute.
there we go. Now I'm watching.
I purposefully and accidentally, I abuse my VOD viewers pretty badly.
Sorry. I'm trimming my bases. I just got my Paragon warsuits mounted on these custom bases that I made.
Oh, cool.
Trimming some of the hairs on these plants that I don't like with my handy dandy mustache trimmers that I've repurposed.
Alright, so we'll give that till the turn of the hour, and then I suppose I will begin, as I intend on somehow turning something of this into an actual video at some point.
Okay.
I don't know if you've looked at my Instagram, but when I notice something specific that seems appropriate, I'll time lapse the stream vid and turn it into a tutorial with like subtitles and stuff.
Okay. I haven't even broken the mantra of doing that kind of stuff yet. All in learning, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have an advantage of, oh, how many years now? When was 2014? 8 years ago. I got off and on about 8 years of Adobe Premiere Pro experience. So.
Yeah, I
so
definitely don't.
that definitely helps. Oh, hey Moon, I see you in the chat already. The screen should say the stream is starting, not black.
Yeah.
If it's fully
I got
black, then
the
we got
starting stream.
problems. Oh, okay, all right. So we have at least working for one person. Glad you came, Moon. You might actually be interested in some of this stuff because we're doing photography stuff today. Moon's not actually a Warhammer nerd. She's just a good friend of mine.
It's cool.
That occasionally comes and hangs out.
Yeah, that's I mean that's how my buddy Chaos joined. He's the one I'm fighting with the Tau army and learning 40k with, but he's by trade a leather worker.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah,
Does
so
he have an Instagram or anything? Somewhere he posts his stuff?
I'll need to look that up while we're kind of chatting.
Find that out.
I think he's just starting though, and he's slowly working up the courage. And I told him, I said, just take the step, open up a shop, and say, hey, this is how much of this inventory I got. And then when you sell it, you close the shop and you continue working and learning.
Yeah.
Get your stuff out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's extremely important.
He's not making anything because he's mini painting.
We have corrupted him.
Yep, exactly.
Moon, if you got hotel internet, that might be you. So you might be experiencing a podcast version of a photography stream. That's awful. Oh man, a photography podcast. Can you or a photography audio podcast? How awful would that be? All right, it's like 8:01. We got a couple people in here. See, like, I know you've only got an hour, so that's why I'm like, maybe I should just get going and just So, firstly, before I change the screen over for everyone that doesn't know what's going on, today we're not going to be doing painting, at least. Well, I might do painting in the second hour, but for the first hour, we're actually going to be going through a step-by-step walkthrough of how I take photos of my mini from finished mini to on the internet. Every single step in the process and theory and everything else that's involved with that. And I have a special guest to hang out with us in the process is MiniRuckus. Say hi,
What's
MiniRuckus.
up?
Who you should absolutely
Thank you for having me.
I mean, thank you for
I am
showing
a
up.
potato.
He is a potato. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Considering that I suggested this last night at, well, for me, like 2:30 in the morning. So that was like what,
Yeah,
like
'cause-
18 hours ago.
yeah.
Yeah, it's little nuts. But yeah, we're double nerding, Moon. Can you even tell?
Double.
I like how. Just want to point this out. She calls us nerds, but she can't stop playing Stardew Valley. And now her secret's out.
What a freaking nerd!
I know. Why don't you start an actual garden? But no, it's fine. She lives like right next to Death Valley, so I think that might be physically impossible.
Eh.
Anyway. Alright, let's get talking about photography. Let's see if like all my shenanigans with like setting up cameras to look at cameras actually works.
It works.
It might work. It's gonna be a little whited out initially because bright lights, but hey. Yeah. So that is the horrific mess that all the art happens in. I have to hope that my headset wire reaches as far as it did earlier this afternoon. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Okay, this kind of works. All right, so. Oh, I forgot to unpack that thing. Okay, so I do have one. This is gonna be awkward. Haha. Because my memory sucks. All right. So first, we're gonna talk about why it looks like this, when most people, and for good reason, will simply suggest this. That is a folded up light box. Like just that's it. That's all that it takes. This is how.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, this is how most people start taking photos. This is actually my second light box because I messed up the lights on the first one. This is a bit of a. I meant to have this set up and then completely forgot it. Which is funny because for the last like 10 minutes before a stream, I was just sitting around watching a Let's Play because I was like, haha, I've got everything set up. I can now wait.
But I mean, the light box is still good for like high density light, right? And obviously the black felt for low density.
So, I mean, yes, there's some of that. I'm gonna move that slightly. So, here's what it comes down to, at least in my mind, from my experience. You have two kinds of miniature shooting you have to figure out right from the get-go. Do you want pictures that show off your paint job? In which case, I recommend starting with the light box, because man, will they see every tiny detail on that thing. Or are you trying to just make something that looks really cool? In which case, go nuts. How I set up is kind of aimed more for that. I've already gone to the point where I don't feel like I have to show off the exact intricacies of my paint job. I just want to be like, hey, you want to see something badass? And then
yeah, that's what I'm all here for.
Yeah, right. But for starting off, I actually think this is a decent first step. And this is only like $15 on Amazon, $15-20 on Amazon. You plug into a USB thing, which I don't have one close enough to show you what this looks like. But it's two really bright LED strips in white, and it comes with a bunch of different colored panels to go behind it instead of this plastic that will just obviously reflect right off.
Mm-hmm.
And then what that will allow you to do is not only take pictures where everyone can see every tiny little detail, but you can now see every tiny little detail and review how your painting's coming along.
Who wants to do that? Dude, I see all my imperfections while I'm painting. I don't want to see them in the photos. That is not what I'm about. I don't want to hate myself more. Like, wow, I truly am just painting potatoes.
You should stare zoomed in on your ziggity zaggity highlights and be like, man, I gotta smooth out my highlights. This is also on the cheaper end. I mean, my SIP is fairly cheap to begin with, and I'll go over all the pieces of that in a minute. But yeah, this is a good starter.
It's cheap and effective.
Yeah, it's cheap and effective. I do advise, though, eventually progressing out of it for reasons I go over to now in a minute. Hey Zombie, welcome to my stream. You're in my house now.
Hey, Zombie's here. What's up, Zombie?
Yeah,
It's
and
Ruckus.
go Sue. Hey, go Sue.
I hope my sound's okay.
Finally got my Library Hereticus rulebook. Awesome. Also been trying to step in my picture game, so glad I tuned in. Yeah, I mean, I told you earlier in my afternoon stream. Stardew Valley's a chat game. Warhammer's for nerds. If I get out of this window and tap on the window again, I can kind of see the screen. Oh man. Needles, California is truly no man's land. Well, I've never heard of it, so it must be no man's land.
Oh, it's no man's land.
That is so much light. I can hear.
I've been there, and I'm sorry.
Hey, Justin. Justin, owner of my local game store, Hobby Haven, is now in the chat.
Hey, nice.
And
the one true God King.
Yes, right. Also, you're right, Justin. Warhammer is for nerds, and that makes you the king of the nerds, quite literally.
Ain't lying.
Because you caused this. You're the plastic crack supplier.
You know what you did.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, so progressing out of this into... You have two directions. You can continue to get even better on it. I want to see everything. Which is getting a white background. Which, I had some white poster card to try to throw behind this, and I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. So I can't showcase that. But I can continue with how to do black. Which, I mean,
yeah,
for
that's what I want.
white minis works great. Black minis, I think, when you're trying to go stealthy, looks great. Stealthy in a photo, it's perfect. Obviously. So what I have here for the background, besides the minis that are falling onto it, is actually just black cloth. Just, I went to a Walmart fabric aisle and just grabbed, like, one of those, like, folded up packets of black cloth.
Yeah, I had them cut you like a yard or something.
No, it's literally just one of the prepackaged ones. Came with several yards.
Oh, okay.
So actually, this is, like, folded up still. And I just clipped it to, this is a shelf up here, and then clipped it to the desk. So it's just a desk below a shelf. And then, boom, I have backdrop. Which I usually don't have to use a bunch of it. So, what was that, like $7 at Walmart?
Is the lava lamp key?
If I want some blue glow, maybe. I've not tried that, but I did think of that earlier because you mentioned the lava lamp. So which one is Drunken Zombie? I mean, the other guy. The other guy, actually, yeah. I mean,
we're all just drunken zombies.
I mean, I would say I could be one, and that'd probably make this more entertaining, but I'm out of whiskey. I'm now looking at all my empty whiskey bottles. It saddens me. Alright, anyway. So the actual mechanics of taking this besides the backdrop. This is an Amazon ring lamp. What is the actual name of this brand? UB size? Spelled like a bee? Like the insect? I don't know why. This has a number of really nice features, like light intensity, as well as color switching. I mostly just keep it on the lightest or coldest, if you will. And around that, I might go brighter. I didn't want to initially blind everyone. This is also an Amazon tripod that the phone is on. Hold on. There we go. That is a tripod. And my amazing PJs. Those two put together is like 40, maybe $50, the two of those.
Bro, those pants, though.
Oh, you don't even know. They actually become this, like, crazy rainbow tiger thing. Listen, you're the male stripper. They can't be staring at my crotch. Okay?
That's true. That's true. Post male stripper. Okay, let's at least get it right. I don't do that anymore.
That's what he keeps claiming. I don't know if I believe him. Alright, I want to try to set this up. How did I get it before where you could actually see what was on my phone? So, truth be told, while I have this amazing Sonic, what is it, Canon Sonic whatever camera that YouTube loves for face streaming, I don't use it for photographing minis. That's the thing you are looking through right now. I use my phone for photographing minis because this is a iPhone SE 2nd gen, and Apple makes amazing cameras for very small objects, like miniatures. I'm still trying to get to where you can actually see... I guess that's good enough to see the phone's buttons, which is kind of the important part. You can't read them, but I'll be pointing out the important parts. As for what we're photographing...
Photographing?
Yeah, photographing. This is that apothecary I was showing off on your stream. I'm trying to get to where you can see it. There we go. Because, the weirdest thing. I was missing his light. His light had gone missing, so I painted it without
I noticed
it.
that. I was looking at the model yesterday because I was like, I should pick him up. I really do like that model. And then I was like, wait a minute. He's missing his light.
Yeah, I guess it was gone. Nope. And then I was cleaning my room today and organizing a bunch of, like, minis and my display shelf and everything, and I found it. It was just, like, on the shelf, like, underneath some wiring. So yeah, on my afternoon stream, I painted it in full and attached it. So now I have to take new pictures. So perfect. We're actually taking pictures today. Before I was going to be just like, we're just going to take a picture, whatever, because yeah, I've already taken pictures of everything. Nope, we're taking actual photos that I actually need. So, brilliant. How are we doing for time? Quarter after. Alright, carry on. So you're probably noticing, compared to the pictures you guys see, this looks very bright on the phone. There's a lot of light going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's because these are not raw pictures you see. It's all lies. Firstly, I'm going to switch to Square because my primary upload location is Instagram. They really prefer squares. And then... So, what I did, at least for iPhone users, I can't help you Android. I got no idea what yours looks like. But anyway, on iPhone, there's a arrow button on the top, which gives you a whole bunch of setting buttons. I really wish I could get them to not be blurry, but honestly, I frankly don't really know how to do that. I mean, I suppose I could try pulling backwards and getting the camera way closer. Oh, actually, that did work. Never mind, I did know how to fix that. You can kind of see it now, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. So, we switched the 4:3 standard to square, or 1:1. So now I don't have to crop it later. It's just already like that. And then right above that is a plus minus and a circle sign, and that is exposure. We're gonna pop that all the way down, and then pop the light a little bit brighter. What that does is basically remove the majority of the background for us immediately. Play with the light just a little bit for tiny little micro adjustments. I am liking that.
You just dropped the exposure
all the way
off.
Yeah, basically.
You just got rid of it. Okay.
Pretty much. All the way to the bottom. So I'm gonna take a picture of that, and then we're going to adjust him around. I do play with the angles a little bit to try to find the good ones where they show the most stuff. But definitely, yeah, it just actually makes it even more shadowed. I don't want it too shadowed. There is some... You can play around with focusing on different areas, and that will change the lighting up. I'm thinking this could probably go a little bit higher to see the script. The script is the part I really want people to see on this, because it's actually Mongolian in... what is it called? Cyrillic script that translates to apothecary or healer, because I'm that crazy with my homework. See, if you get commissions done by me, you get details like that going on. So I just realized when I zoomed in as I normally do. I was wondering why it looks so tiny. That's fine, because all you have to do is just start over. It's only 4 angles on average. I usually do end up having to go through and take like all the pictures several times.
Yeah, I do the same.
There you go. Yeah. We'll take that again, then we'll take about there-ish again. so people can see his lovely trophies on the back of his belt. And cool. Also, sorry guys, I'm not messing with chat as much as I normally do. You guys are way outside my peripheral vision right now for the moment. But I'll be changing in a second, actually. Alright, so I'm going to say those are good enough for our pictures for now. If I really need better ones, I'll just take more later, but it's fine. So, after that, phone's done. Where that goes next is I upload those to my Google Drive. Because Google Drive is absolutely amazing. How am I getting notifications right now? I literally had you on airplane mode. Oh, airplane mode went off all of a sudden. Yeah, that's great. Why is airplane mode turning back on its own? And sweet, those are uploading. Now we're gonna switch screens over here, so you're not just looking at a phone clamp. I'm sure that's boring. Let's see. Yeah. And pop. We are now in... Okay, so now I can see chat again. Warhammer's literally stealing strippers from the clubs. Yes. A big problem. Makes it look a bit spotlight. Go get new DSLR. New ones for us community.
Yeah, see, even these just look nice and clean.
Well, actually, those are post edits. It's still uploading. Oh yeah, because I'm dumb because I still had airplane mode on, so it wasn't actually uploading. Those aren't the ones we just took. Those are the ones that you've already seen. Now I have to jump over to that window myself so I can see what's going on. There we go. Alright. It actually came in like pretty dark because I didn't have the light on bright enough, but it's fine. At least, I'll say the side one looks good enough that we can continue. What is banging around over there? Oh, I think it's my printer. My 3D printer's going currently. So, I have downloaded this one. We're going to use this one. Actually, I think this one can work too. So we're going to download those. And if you notice that it says HEIC, that's iPhone's new wonderful file format. Woo. It's annoying. So I go to HEIC to jpeg.com and we're going to reformat those as JPEGs. Because nothing uses HEIC. And I could have done both of those at the same time if I wanted to open folders and crap, but I just decided not to. I'm just gonna refresh the page. Drop the other one. It keeps sounding like it's like breaking something over there. That printer is just going nuts, I guess. Just print the terrain, stop being weird. Alright. So I have those JPEGs now. Now the real magic begins. I have to switch you guys to where I pull out the real lies. Alright. This is Adobe Lightroom. I'm gonna add those photos. Into here. See, Zombie already knows Lightroom, so you're already ready to go. You probably know what I'm about to do. So this is the better looking one. Oh, I did not want to zoom in. Don't do that. I just want to open you up. There we go. So, I've already got some presets I've built for these. I do way too much digital art. Oh, good. Like, I have a white scar one here. Look at that. Bam. Just boom. way sharper, you know, everything. As my phone is exploding. Excellent. So what this is basically all of these edit settings on the side where, let's see if we knock this back to, just click that, turns it off, right? I don't remember how to turn the presets off. I normally just pop it on and then move on. Oh, no, that didn't work. I can't. I did this just the other day. I was messing between them. Jeez. All right, there we go. That works.
Like,
okay.
Just
here we go.
go be Lightroom. Zombie, teach me.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to go into some of the detail right now. Actually, by some of the detail, I mean just literally how I make the presets. So you have exposure, contrast, highlights, shadow, whites, and blacks. That's the majority of it. Then you can knock down to like, I guess it's all up here. Saturation, vibrance, a little bit of temp.
Yeah.
So exposure, this is my quick version that I do for almost all my minis that I can just do without the preset. Like before I did the presets, I just did this. So I, let's see. Usually drop the exposure low, up the contrast, up the highlights. There we go. Drop the shadows, up the whites a bit, drop the blacks, and you see how like there's no background there, and the white armor is really popping through, but you can see all the little details for the most part. This is actually a pretty good picture. Kind of go down, pump a little bit of saturation there. Because it's mostly white, a little bit on the blue end, just a little bit here and there. See if a little vibrance does them any good. Yeah, kinda. And bam. Or, you know, I'm just gonna pop it back to this, and I'm going to get to where that background is gone. There we go. And we'll just do the same for this one. Goes down to there, but pop the whites up a little bit more. Cool. Select both of those. We're almost done. And now this part, most nobody can actually do anymore, but you can do the effective steps in any photo editor. I just have a weird backstory for this one. Hold on, I gotta switch the window to here. This is Adobe Fireworks CS6, I want to say. This doesn't exist anymore as a program. I got this from my dad, who's also a big tech guy, who got his hands on a completely disconnected copy of the program. So, and then because I got that back when I was like 18-ish, so like a full decade ago, I just got really used to it and I never moved off it. Yeah, like Photoshop's like completely different for the most part, so like I still haven't gotten my head around how to Photoshop works. So for a lot of my like, I just need to get work done, I still use Fireworks. Yeah, Zombie knows what Fireworks is. But basically what we're doing here, you can do in any photo editor. That's my watermark, if that wasn't obvious. We're going to import these two things, and really all that's left is I'm going to resize them to like standard size formatting of 1920 by 1920, and then pop my watermark on them. Which is just because this is already set up on a transparent 1920 by 1920 background, I just paste and it's in place exactly as I want it. And I can zoom out here. to, I guess, 25. And there you go. That's a picture. So, we got through that way faster than I expected. Oh yeah, it's the UI that screws me up, Zombie. It's just everything's in completely different places.
Do another one.
Do another one.
I want to see another one.
I want to see another one.
How do you add the smoke effects and stuff? Make one with like a little cool special feature. I want to see the special features.
The special effects stuff.
In? Yeah, how do you add those in? Is that in this app, the Lightroom?
Okay, so there's two answers to that, and I will show them. So first of all, let me jump back to OBS, because we want, let's see, how do we want it here? We're gonna do, you know, let's just pop that off. Actually, the window capture thing like completely disappeared, but we'll get back to that later. So the smoke thing, and ironically, I actually like messed up the model earlier. I was unpacking it, and the what do you call it? The storm shield, friggin', I forget what it's called. The clear coat. The clear coat like screwed it up in storage, so like some of the decorations on them like broke off. So this is the Dreadnought with the smoke effect you mentioned, or I consider it steam. Also, the clear coat really frosted the crap out of him. I did not appreciate that. That happened after I took pictures. This is actually just cotton ball. There's actually more of it behind him. So some of the effects are physical.
Yeah, but so I saw the physical effects.
Right.
But I could have sworn I saw like an actual smoke.
Yes. Okay.
Like thing so, in the actual photo process.
Yes. So actually, I have some videos that I've even made, and I'll show those off. I just have to get the program open. So that's all in Premiere Pro, which okay. Yes, we can play with that. Because you can get most of Adobe's like their most of their creative suite for like $20-25 a month. Drunken Zombie says, I'd suggest getting a Razor, Orb Weaver, or Tartarus for using editing software. Don't remember which one I have, but it's got like 32 keys and 3 configuration options, so it makes a lot of those maps easier. Totally fair. I actually am using a Razer 15 laptop right now, so I'm not too far off, and I have like a gaming mouse that has a, pardon me, that has a 12-button like side keyboard on the mouse that I do use a fair bit for stuff like that. I get, oh, here's the Martat. This'll blow your socks off. I'm assuming you're wearing socks.
Hell no.
Okay. This will blow your feet off your body. Is that even working? Oh yeah, I have to make it. Why is that formatting not formatting correctly? I think I need to remake the window capture window. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Vamp.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Wearing socks inside in the end of summer, you are right, but I am always wearing socks. What are you talking about?
What model is that? The big guy. I like him.
That's a relic. That is the Raven Guard's Legion specific relic contemptor. You're looking at the back of them. At the link media, I
like mechs. That's why I had so much fun painting my Morven Ball in these Paragon warsuits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are great. I wonder why this is. Oh wait, no, it was working correctly. I'm just stupid. I think. Oh, will this still work? I think it'll still work. Come on. Oh, because they're all in there. I might have, Oh, you know what? I can do this. In preparation for this, I moved some of my files around for privacy reasons, and it's screwing my thing up, but I can just undo that in like 10 seconds. least I assume it'll be 10 seconds. It doesn't know where all like the relative folders were, so I'm just moving them back to where they used to be. I live in Florida, it's always summer. Yeah. I live in New England, where we get weather like above 50 degrees for only like 5 months a year. There's a old joke in New England. Our 4 seasons are almost winter, winter, still winter, and road construction. Oh, I'm in Rhode Island, zombie. Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Used to live in Boston. Okay, so now it should just be exactly where they were. Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright. I think I fixed it. Taking a second to load because Premiere Pro, as always, is a little buggy. Oh, it's starting to come together. Okay. So this is a piece I painted for a painting competition a while ago, and it's still trying to load up the preview screen. Why is that black on the stream screen and it's not black on my screen? That's very weird.
Because you're doing it wrong.
Clearly.
Who have been fasting.
Let me try. This is frustrating. This makes it very difficult to do the thing I want to do. Do I need to make it bigger?
Is it a format issue between the program and the actual file size?
Well, no. On my Premiere, the preview screen, this gray box up here, shows the video, but not for the stream.
Do you have to shut down the other screen before it'll show up on this one because the source is being used?
No. Well, here's
like
the
if I have my video open in Discord, but I open up my OBS, it won't load the video until I shut down my Discord. Do you know what I mean? Is it doing that with your actual?
Well, no, this isn't. This shouldn't be going anywhere else. This is just a preview of this video file. I mean, I could pull up the video file just to make it weird for me to. I mean, all right, we'll start with showing the with the video, I suppose. I'll just bring up the video itself, and then I'll try to show the visual effects messing around with them. I just don't know if it'll actually work because it all kind of previews in the screen up here. Maybe. Where did I put the local file for that? Yeah. I can speak. I know English.
Drunken Zombies asking if it's in Premiere.
Yeah, it's Premiere Pro. Like I mentioned before, it's usually a little buggy.
Little buggy.
I mean, there's the Contemptor video. Oh, you know what? It's probably in the actual image folder. Why did it jump to desktop? Why didn't you go to PC? Let's see. More tat file. Okay, so this might sound weird for a split second. Okay. Because I can't open it without autoplay. So we switch from here to the video thing. Where is that? Nope. That's the folder. Cannot do. Ah, good lord. Oh, you know what? What if I open it in Windows Media Player. Incoming weird noises. Because, you know, OBS likes to be helpful. I'm still not sure if it's OBS's problem or if it's, will allow me to pause before it goes through the entire file. Maybe. Cool. I'm sure it sounds really cool, I can't get it in front of you yet. No, it still doesn't want to let me, share that window in OBS. Yay. Oh, wait. I can do it through Instagram. It won't be full screen. Fortunately. Hey Venom, only like all of the photo stuff, but I plan, like, the VOD will exist, and also I will probably be turning into an edited tutorial at some point.
Oh, Venom's here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be painting your first mini, Venom?
I think he might have been painting it when he was hanging out in my other stream earlier today. Maybe?
Better be painting.
I know, right?
Don't upset the ruckus.
Okay, here we go. I stopped being able to read for a minute there. Alright, so here's my Instagram. It's on here. When did I make you? Oh, here we go. When did I make you? I need to... Let's pause the music here, because that doesn't make any sense with this. So, when I decided to get fancy, stuff like this happens. And it's muted. Here. Okay. I think that all went through. As Ruckus goes very quiet.
Oh no, I see it.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at him. His phaser beam destroying this face.
Yeah. That's only about 6 seconds long. That's all done through special effect files that I get from I just forgot the name of it. It's on. Should literally be in my crate something crate down here. I don't remember it now.
It's in the something crate.
Yeah, it's like it's not a sound crate.
Now you have to go
Jeez, I've
rename
only
the file
been
something crate.
footage crate. There we go. Jeez, I've only been using them for about 8 years now.
Somebody say cheese.
Yeah, jeez. Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. They're actually really good. It's like it's like $50 for a year or something like that, and you get all these insane effects in 4K and stuff that they make, and you just pump them into like Premiere Pro.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's their like proper magic stuff. Spells plus being. I want to find their... Not those. Did they move them? They had... You know those... like the magic circles? Like D&D-esque circles? When they do the... Oh, here they are. They have a whole category for them. That's why I can't find them. Yeah, these get pretty good. I wish I could find more ways to use these. Yeah, you
Yeah, very Doctor Strange type of effects.
yeah. You know what's funny is that they actually made these in like 2015, way before Doctor Strange. And yeah, you just drag and drop them into Premiere Pro, and I gotta switch the window again. See if see now it's light gray. Why? I don't understand.
The change up, dog.
And it's not the change I want because it's supposed to be a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I can kind of show you in the sequence window down here. In that video with the plasma gun, this is all the layers going on. It looks intimidating. It's not really. It's just stacking and cutting and yeah. I mean, that video took me, want to say like 3 or 4 hours. Let's see. I'll have to see if I can export stuff out from Unreal Engine using Premiere, but if I can, I'm game to throw you some more visual effects. Yeah, man, I will turn it into stuff. I'm working on. You saw the pictures of that tank I'm working on. I got some stuff that I'll be using some special effects soon. Don't think I'm not going to be doing special stuff with something that big. Yeah, giant laser cannon. Of course, something visual, something VFX is happening. Wonder if when I pull this back down, it'll work. Nope. It just slapped on the preview. Jeez. All right. Well, I tried. It would have could. So yeah, like smoke, like the smoke effect you saw was out of. Oh, actually, I can show you exactly where that smoke came from and what that looks like. Where is OBS? All my many windows and many tabs. Jump back to this window, and then we jump over to Instagram, and here. Is this just the photos? Does this have the video too? I forget. Oh, this is the video.
Those who prey on the innocent shall become prey themselves.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized, it just hit me. You probably are watching my entire stream muted because I'm talking. There is sound that goes with all of this stuff.
You need to send me a link for this model. I need to paint this guy. I
uh,
like that skull shoulder and everything. Like
oh, that
he's
stuff
cool.
I added. That's not normal. I modified the crap out of that guy. That's about when I started really, really going tribal with my dudes.
Yeah, they look cool.
That's what the guy normally looks like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a really cool conversion.
So like, yeah, no, I think most people would consider this like on the border of heretical. Like, you getting pretty close to looking like some other spiky dudes. You just need some spikes.
Just glue some. He just needs some skulls. Just glue some skulls onto him.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. More skulls.
more
This is
skulls.
GW.
Well, here's the thing. I think the Imperium should be fine with skulls. They got plenty of skulls going on normally.
Not enough skulls.
Oh yeah, here's an example of what stuff will look like coming out of the light box. This is with a little bit of focus blur because I thought that sounded cool or looked cool. And this is kind of just air over here. Where yes, you can see every little aspect of them, which does have its benefits.
Like it.
So yeah. And then yeah, it was like right after that I started messing with black background. Oh yeah, so that was November-ish, because that's when I did this army for a charity event at my local game store, which Justin I don't think is still here unless he's lurking, which I know he does at times. And then my local game store buddies have bets about my painting while watching my painting silently. So I've been told. Alright, so we have 12 minutes till your stream. Should I even bother trying to hook stuff back up to get any painting in? I don't know if I'll have time to get painting in before you head out. You got
painting, and then I'll see you in my stream, because I got 10, so I'm gonna go refill some waters and stuff.
Yeah, you should probably go prep regardless.
Yeah, I need to make sure my thirst is quenched before I get started.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
I like the black felt, but I think I probably am gonna go grab one of those white light boxes, you know.
yeah, just to
I think I need
start
to.
you off easy.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take a lot of finagling with like other light sources or anything. You really just pop your mini in, point the camera at it, and you're good. So yeah,
Easy and to the point.
Yeah, but when you're ready to jump up to the next level, now you got some idea. Other people looking on again black background photos, they got an idea now. And I hope everyone had fun.
Hell yeah. All
Any
right, guys. I'm MiniRuckus. I'm heading out. I was just here for the cool tips and tricks.
yeah, go. Well, actually, you don't even need to go follow him now. Just stick around for another hour, and we'll be there anyway. Because I intend on raiding. I was already before I even asked him to do this. I was already intending on raiding him tonight anyway. So in
now the secret's out.
Yeah, secret's out. So in an hour 10, we'll be there anyway.
All right, I am out. I'm gonna go hydrate, and I will see you guys soon.
Awesome. Thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely, dude.
I'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
Alright. Zombie, you're not allowed to leave. I get to keep you. Nah, you can leave if you want. Gosu, you're mine. I have multiple screens. But can you listen to both our streams at once? Or would that'd probably get really annoying really quickly. I need to... Alright, I need to set up a whole bunch of stuff. What am I gonna have you guys looking at while I set my cameras back up? I also need to get the music back on, because I turned that off. I am a mess. I'm actually listening to 2 right now. I do all... Alright, well... Mr. Batcave over here, with his 6 display, setup. He's monitoring all of the Twitch. We're going to jump to... You know what? We're going to jump to the BRB screen while I set all the cameras and lights back up for us to actually paint, and then we're going to resume a White Scars Assault Intercessor for the next hour of the stream. Hour 10. Did anyone in the chat learn anything? Probably not. I'm terrible at teaching. Nope. I'm hitting all the buttons that I should not be hitting. Oh yeah, I think right after my stream finishes, I never thought of that phone trick to drop the backlight. Oh yeah, the contrast? Or yeah, not the contrast, the exposure. Yeah. That's, that was the big, like, light bulb moment. And again, I mostly do digital, so. Yeah, figuring out that backlight, dropping the exposure, that was the big light bulb that allowed me to even, like, do, white backdrop. Or not white backdrop, black backdrop. In the first place. Is there any way I can make this cam, like... not attached to the light beam like I was thinking earlier. Don't you love when dominoes fall in line like that? Oh yeah. That's the only way I'm able to do anything is just because half the time it feels like my brush strokes is just the dominoes falling in line. Like, I wish I was joking. Like, haha, that worked out as I now like. I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. You guys think I plan on most of my crap? Nah. I was just in the right place, right time with the right brush. Alright, will this work? I'm trying a camera thing right now, actually. Will it work? No idea. This might be dumb. What's this planning you speak of? Oh, I don't know. This is a thing I heard someone say one day. Yeah, I don't think that is gonna work, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with my old plan? What about... No, that's probably that's why I originally... Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm talking to myself, don't mind me. Don't mind me doing... like, redoing the set entirely live on stream. Just be glad I don't have you guys looking through any of the cameras right now. It would be a whole mess. It would be horrible. You throw up everywhere. And I wouldn't have to deal with any of it. Haha. How do I have this? Oh, that way. Yes. 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 Unicorn vomit? No, your vomit. Like, you'd be flying everywhere. Amount of motion blur. Over 9,000. No, unicorn vomit is just the other name for my painting. That's what that's called. Now, if I did, if I did some minis just to troll people, it would look like, what even are all these buttons? Hang on this camera. Please. Oh, not wobbly camera, I mean literally gang, like, you'd feel like you were going through, like, a Disney World ride on, like, triple speed. Because, like, the camera is literally gang all but flung. Oh wait, no, I'm doing this wrong. This needs to go the other way. What happens when I have stuff installed at a tilt? Those wires are dumb. Wire's not even plugged into the right place. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I'm gonna be okay. I think. Oh yeah, so it must look like. And now this goes over. Yeah, you really tempted me, zombie. Fortunately for you, I've already already fixed the worst of it. So yeah, zombie, that MiniRuckus guy seems okay. He's alright. What do you think? You think we should keep him? He's a trip. But he was a trip. Remember, he's a former stripper. Oh, wait. Wrong app. That app. The OBS camera app. Jeez. Let's see how this works, because I got a new They're not new, but a different way of attaching my phone to this to use that as a camera, because I still use my phone as a camera because that's a really good camera. ISO, or ISO, I mean, down. Okay, cool. I think. Yeah, this is still. Yes, I think the cameras are in place. Just need a second to rearrange everything else. I'll bring out the old ruckus somehow. I'll find the right magic trick eventually. You know, if we spend enough channel points, maybe we can get him to upgrade that hats off to you know, something else. Wink, wink. How did I get my cup to fit before? Get my mug to fit. Oh, I didn't even have him still here when I mentioned my merch. Well, my merch didn't really come up. I have merch, by the way. I designed it myself. About to have a bunch of D&D merch. About to. It could be weeks. I'm working on some D&D style merch, but anyway. Hold on. I think we're good to switch to live scene now. Oh no, this is terrible. Everything's. Why did all this change around? Oh no. Why did it switch? Oh jeez. Why did I literally changed this to another one, a copy, so this did not happen. Nope, it moved around all the sources. Cool deal. This is gonna take me a minute. Alright, so that's turning off. And needs to go up to... Actually, no, that can stay right there. We have the Palette Angel cam needs to go back up over there. And, which is not supposed to be that. Oh, good lord. This is what I get for following my ideas. This is what happens. Nope. 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 Yeah, Venom. It went all wrong. It was supposed to have the, it was supposed to be sources for the second live scene, which was the window we were using for most of it, and then, oh, it keeps grabbing that. No, I want the... Not that one. Yes, there we go. Jeez. And actually... goes... I had it partially cropped and everything. It was cropped in the bottom, I think. Can't you tell I'm a professional? Couldn't even get Premiere Pro to, why does it keep flying down there? I don't understand. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna jump to the entrance. Put that one. Oh no, it's that one. It's left or right. One of the ones. How much was it? I think it was like 400. Oh, what happened? Maybe. There we go. That's a lot closer than before. What was that sound? I don't even know what it's doing over to that print over there. I hope it's working. Well, I was very close to, oh, I think that's right. There we go. Okay, cool. And then... So this is the face cam. It would be over here. I'll turn that on in a second. And OBS, sometimes its windows gets real weird when you try resize and stuff. Sure. It's gonna go face cam thing, face cam folder. Palette Angel is good. Oh yeah, I call the palette cam Palette Angel because the camera is inside of the ring light, so it looks like a halo to me. It's now basically like that. This should still be fine. So data should just be able to turn on. Yep, there we go. And nope, that's the window capture. Where's the face cam? And haha. Okay, now stream looks normal again. Okay. Jeez. I know what I'm doing. I think. Brilliant. Now I can start painting. What is that? What are you doing over there? Just... Holy crap. Just the sound of snapping plastic. It's like, it's not what a printer's supposed to sound like. I don't even want to know what that print's gonna look like at the end of it. It's almost done, too. Anyway. Oh. That's not a lot of paint. That's a lot of paint. It gets worse if you saw the models. Let's go for a ride. Miniatures. This is third company. In parade order. About a full company. And Stormraven. Which is not yet done either, because that also needs to get tribalized. And Little White Scars I'm doing for that commission. And it's only like, I think it's even 2/3 done. And the tank is over there in the darkness. You can't see that, so that's fine, whatever. Alright. Alrighty. Let's get to actual painting. Gonna change the, yeah, it's actually, real quick. Oh, actually, there's another shelf up there that has more stuff, and a bunch of unpainted stuff on a shelf way over there in the darkness. Actually, 2 shelves. By shelves, I mean, like, shelving units. Like, the entire units. Anyway. So, Command Squad, Captain, 2 Lieutenants, Ancient, Champion, Company Vets, Tech Marine, and his, yeah, no, there's, like, no light back there. Servitors. First Tactical Squad, 3rd Infiltrator, 2nd Infiltrator will go in there when I make them. 4th Intercessor, 5th Intercessor, that would be a 6th Assault Intercessor. The bikes I'm reconfiguring, that's 7th Land Speeder. And then, I want to say it's, yes, 10th Hellblaster, 9th Eradicator, probably more 9th Eradicator, the gray ones. I gotta reassign the Eliminators. There's 3 more Eliminators around here, and then I gotta re-figure out what the numbers are to get them at 100. More Shame in the Darkness. Oh yeah, I have a Google Doc that tracks my entire collection. I'm at about 200 models owned. Only like 40 of them ish, if that, are like done, are considered done. And I'm working on a vehicle right now, so I'm gonna advance that by 1. Gonna get you over here-ish, like, and my wire keeps falling down. Can you just stay up there, please? I could actually bring up that file and tell you exactly how much I have. Because, you know, why would I want to paint on a painting stream, which I should probably rename, by the way. What should we call this? We're painting, White Scars Intercessor Arm? I don't know, it's only for an hour. I'm gonna put painting a White Scar Assault Intercessor. call it that for now. Yeah, I guess we like lost almost everybody, so that's cool. Let's see, where's that Google Doc? Here we go. I own. Also, don't. Yeah, you're still here. Like I said last night, Drunken Zombie's cool. These numbers don't add up no matter how many times I recount through them. The only one that is definitely incorrect is total models. But yeah. 205 models. I have fully painted 67 of them. I have 172 that are fieldable. With, yeah, no, some of these numbers definitely don't add up, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway. There's 46 completely unbuilt models, and then at least partially built enough to put on a table. 172 in total, with 67 of them being finished. And then this doc actually goes through like everything, like chapter command, librarius, the reclusium, armory, first company, second company, third company, which is the backbone of my collection, 5th company, 8th, 9th, and 10th, because I have one sniper scout squad that will not see the table again until probably 11th edition, when they make scouts, you know, worthwhile again. Efficient, more like, OCD. I don't know if it's really efficient, thorough. Apparently, I actually have to update some of this, because I just realized the land speeder is not marked as done. That's definitely done. It's done and assigned. This might be... Is this the old version of that file? Here's the copy. Nah, the copy is the super old one. I don't know why I still have the copy. I didn't get the copy. Anyway, yeah, something like that. Do lists for everything. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I might do that later tonight while I'm hanging out in Ruckus' stream. Go through my chapter doc and update stuff. All right, let's paint a white scar. Because sure. Let's see. So, guy we're painting. Huzzah! Really like this space, by the way. I feel like I did a good job in this. Really easy to get stuff done, just chill in the streams. I know, I've gotten so much progress done on my own stuff. I was really lagging behind doing my own stuff, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna hang out with this guy. You know what helped? I played a couple matches of Enlisted right before joining his streams, and did really, really badly, so it just ticked me off. I was like, fine, I'm just gonna go do something else. Instead of, like, relaxing gaming, because this isn't relaxing, I'm just getting ticked. I'm just getting really annoyed. I'm normally really good at that game, and sometimes it's just like... You can only do so much about just spawning 5 feet from an enemy's artillery strike. Like, you can't outskill that. Skill don't help you there. So this is where we're at with this bolt pistol arm. Let's see, we did do all the red. I guess the yellow on the... Yeah, right, we did the red, so we're on... We can do the yellow for the side of the thing, brown for that. Cool. Alright. Let's get some... Thinking some flash gets yellow. Still making that plastic clicking noise. It's making me paranoid. This pot is really old. Jeez. Like, real old. Oh yeah, Drunken, I mentioned the merch. I'm actually wearing some merch. This is, also, I have really long hair. It's out of the way. Pardon me, but I have minis to paint. And it's like a brush on a dude on a painting handle. And I have, warning, this is a coffee mug, not a brush rinse cup. I just thought of an alternate version of this design earlier today that I might quickly mock up at some point. Actually, essentially a couple different versions of that basic concept. And you can get your hands on such here. And all the prices you see in there is exactly what you pay. I've gone well out of my way to ensure that no matter where you are, and with a hair a bit, my hair is down past my belly button. Yeah, I'm getting there. I handle all the shipping, flat shipping to everywhere. Just it's all within the price. Everything's within the price. Oh yeah, okay, cool. You know, some of it's fairly simple because I only just recently did I get my hands on a tablet that I could actually draw on, so I saw in the images you added a YT, so I went and followed and such. Oh yeah, I didn't notice I got a new subscriber the other night, or last night. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Everything helps. And I'm really trying to push right now is getting to affiliate. If you can believe it, I'm not there yet. I'm close on followers. I only need a few more followers. It's just getting that current viewer count up. Sitting at just over 2, but it's been growing for a little while. So happy about that. It's still like an hour or so ago. Oh. And who subscribed to me? Man, all you people using different names and stuff. Not necessarily you, just I have several people here that like are regulars on the stream, and they have like say a different Discord name. And I'm like, ah, jeez. One particular Australian, for example, who I'm kind of surprised he's not here. He's usually here right now. I really expected to see him in this stream, but maybe he's just taking care of stuff. Who knows? Yeah, yeah. Speaking of the Linktree, the timer goes off. This printer's gotta stop clicking and clacking over there. Like, as a modeler, miniature dude, like, sound of plastic breaking, and I'm not the one doing the breaking. I know, is it across the board thing? Yeah, no, I like pretty much everywhere you go, except like my Xbox gamer tag is basically tabletop. Oh no, in my Steam name also. Those are super old accounts. But yeah, everything I currently actually utilize is basically tabletop or some variation of that. I mean, I have a couple Discord servers where I've shortened it down to table as my nickname, but it's still my logo. Like, you still know it's me, and you have other people. Like a certain tone on Twitch, and these kekets in Discord, in the Discord server, and I'm like, who is which and what? He's really cool though. He's a cool guy. I should just put a thing in the Discord. Hey, do me a favor and make your Discord name for the server your Twitch name, so I know who I'm talking to. It's gonna be real hard to like address people in stream, for example. Like, you're like, oh yeah, go look at my thing on Discord, and I'm like, which thing's your thing? Saying your name. Yeah, the basically tabletop painting stream where I abuse my followers. I have an art station? I don't have an art station. I forgot art station existed, to be completely honest. I probably should get an art station. That would make sense, especially now that I'm doing a bit more traditional art now that I have a tablet that I can draw on. Which, by the way, I'm not super good at drawing right now, but I'm trying. I'm starting to get there. Slowly. I mean, I figure if I can paint, now that I'm starting to get a good grasp on painting freehand, I feel like now I can actually try drawing. Yeah, just change your Discord nickname. What's your problem? If I could do it myself, I'd do it for him, because I'm one of those people. Just like, you know what? Just let me. I'll just do it. Just do it. I'll make sure it gets done. It'll be handled. Part of why I'm self-employed. The spider just landed on my head. Spiderlings, man. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm the reason you exist because I sponsored your mother, but like, did not land on my forehead. It's really good when I have. It's useful as a portfolio. It's really professional. Well, even for your mates. Well, about that. I mean, I'll make an art station, but I already have that. But yes, I will also make a art station. Right. Well, remember, I'm a web dev, so of course I just made my own website. If you let me do it all myself, it goes so much faster. Yeah, basically. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, yeah, like doing it yourself with all the. Oh yeah, same thing. It's like, hey, how do I do? I'll just do it myself. Like all the time. Even when working with other like professionals on a larger project, if it's like if I know how to do it, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just take care of it. I'll just do it. Because while I know that we're all juggling stuff, for some reason I just always know that I'll get to it faster than everyone else. Art station gets more traffic. Fair. Now, here's the question. How do people find other people's stuff on ArtStation? Like, is it actually efficient? Because, like, I've had, for example, a Fiverr for a good couple months now, and I've not gotten, like, anything through Fiverr. I also find it really hard to market on Fiverr. Like, I don't know how to market on Fiverr. Within Fiverr. There doesn't seem to be anything for it except, like, spend money. Which is like, you shouldn't be required to spend money to like decently advertise, honestly. But I will definitely make a art station. I'll see if I can do it tomorrow. Yeah, I should have a good deal tomorrow. What is it? Kind of weird. Oh, maybe that's one of my exes. One of my ex's emails. Yeah, because I actually still handle all my ex's tech because just it's easier that way for everyone because we still do work together on occasion. And I host and manage her websites. So literally I have access to actually I think all of her business email addresses. Because at one point we were full-on business partners, and it just made sense for me to keep it. She knows I don't mess with business stuff. Well, I don't mess with people in general. Like, I'm not... I think vengeance is a really cool concept in like, fantasy terms, but I don't do that. I'm the one that initiated the breakup, but I would never mess with her stuff. Advertising isn't that hard, just gotta know what corners to market. Well, no, I get that. I meant mechanically. I can't mechanically figure out how, like, what buttons to press on Fiverr to actually do anything. That's the problem. Like, there aren't, like, really, like, there aren't forums, there aren't, like, show boards or bulletin boards or anything. Like, it's just, it seems to be entirely from external traffic to get to your page, in which case it's like, alright, well, guess what? That's what my website's for, and my website, I don't have someone else taking a cut from it. So it's like, what is like, the point? So yeah, I don't understand what the point of Fiverr is, really. When, at least, well, I guess it makes sense for, like, freelancers that aren't web devs, that can host their own websites. So I guess that makes sense, but I'm a web dev that can host my own website. I can literally take payments through my website if I wanted to. Or actually, I'm not sure if I have that set up, but I could set that up within like 15 minutes if I wanted to, is the point. Takes too much effort to be angry. Oh? Oh? Oh, what? I feel like you realized something. What did you realize? It is mostly what? I'm lost. I've lost you. Lost you, man. You have to take a couple steps back, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna do my little trick when it comes to the yellow on these white scars things. Yeah, but to host a website in a public domain, people can search through. Right, yeah, so people searching me to find... Yeah, so like that's my point in Fiverr. Best I can tell is that in Fiverr, it's all external traffic anyway, so people are finding me through searching or through other means like Instagram and stuff. Yeah, no, I get that. It just... I'm going so fast inside my own head that I'm tripping myself up, basically. It's fine. You're fine. I'm the problem. So yeah, if Fiverr is all external traffic, then it's the same as my website. People can search through it, like find it through search or find it through my other... where I'm elsewhere, so yeah. And I dictate the terms on what information they deal with. Like Fiverr, I found it really weird to kind of get the point across that, hey, I don't have a set pricing scheme. I quote out by the project. And then I have a very particular payment policy that is already written down in like a page on my website. So like the Fiverr thing really was dumb. But someone recommended it to me, so I was like, I'll try it, I guess. And yeah, it was just, eh. Whatever. Bit of juggling on my watermark and then back to normal. Oh yeah, I know what I have to do during Ruckus' stream. I have to take actual pictures of that apothecary and get that right, because I'm sure my client would like to know that I found a lamp for his apothecary. Because he's thought for like 2 months that like he lost it, and that's why I don't have it and didn't put it on there. But nah, it was me. I was the idiot. I need record flesh for the strap on the hair, the skull, the trophy thing. Oh, for explanation on the yellow thing that I just did, I found that Flash gets yellow if you then put like you base coat it with Flash gets yellow, and then you put Vallejo Gaming yellow in the middle. It effectively just comes out like highlighted for you, because it's a slightly darker yellow, and that was easier when I was doing all the raised white scars icons. It was way easier than trying to highlight them because of the way the edges worked. So I just darkened the middle instead. That's what I was doing there. This is Rackart Flesh that I'm going to use to highlight this and the straps, and then I'm going to give the straps a top coat of Skeleton Horde contrast. Yeah, it happens. I have that happen all the time. Brain gets scrambled because you think faster. Also, if you want one of these days when you have time, just message me on Discord and I'm going to help you try to figure out some marketing stuff. Yeah, I'm down for brainstorming. I mean, to be fair, a new, ironically, I was pushing for new commissions so hard for a while, and then some new stuff popped up where, ironically, like, I still have a bunch of this commission to do. Like, this is for a commission. This is a really big commission that doesn't have a time frame. And, it went out of scope really hardcore, but in a way that was my fault. So I've already gotten all the money for it. And it just needs to be completed, but basically on my own time frame, because the guy's like, listen, these are way better than I ever could have dreamed. Like, I just want you to keep doing this. Like, so whatever that takes, do it. So when I have other paying work more immediately, I can drop this and do that stuff. Now, I was pushing for a commission really hard because I was having money problems for the last few months, and then a few things changed recently where now I'm actually in a much more confident place financially. So I'm not actually, like, new commissions would be good, but I don't need to push super hard to get a new one right now. I can kind of focus on just knocking this out, which will still take me probably till Christmas, honestly. I wish I was lying. Or exaggerating. More commissions would help me make money in other ways faster, because it's through an investment thing. But, I don't super need it right now. So yeah, I'm kind of just focusing on mostly pushing the streaming, because that can open up new consistent revenue streams. Well, commissions are kind of one and done. Yeah, top coat skeleton horde, and then we can start on the white white plates, which I don't know if we'll finish before the stream ends. We'll see. Although, watch my streams for a week or two, Drunken, and you will master white paint, like painting white. At least Space Marine style white. Oh, painting this takes a lot of time specifically. Like white scars. Painting white scars like this. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Let me give you the full story, alright? Ready for this nonsense? Local game buddy messages me. This was in late March, early April 2021. Right? Like 18 months ago. He's like, dude, your painting is becoming really good. I want to start a white scars project. I want you to paint it. Here's the scheme I want you to paint the white. He sends me it. I'm like, wow, it's quite the recipe. And I'm like, okay. I think I can do this in like this amount of time. I think it would be reasonable to charge you this amount of money. He agrees. He sends me his stuff. I had not actually tried to... Oh, you don't paint yet. Okay. Painting can be quick. You remember those Necrons on my Instagram? Just the bone-colored ones? Bone or sand-colored ones? With the blue highlights? That entire thing was a start collecting box. I did that in 9 days. It can be quick. Painting can be quick. Painting these takes forever. Because the scheme he sent me is an heavy metal white armor scheme. That's the team that paints models for GW. This scheme has about 8 steps to paint this white armor. That's why it looks so good. 8 steps. 8 individual things I have to do to the armor. Primer white, base coat white. Those are both with airbrush. Then 3 steps of shading, 2 steps of highlight, and then cleanup. Woof. Basically. Tabletop. That's how it goes. So, I originally got these white scars delivered to me. On sprue. A couple of them built, but none of them with any color on them. in April 2021. It is September 2022. I am not done yet. I'm about 2/3 done. Granted, there were a good number of months in late winter, early spring that I did not touch them at all because I had a really large website / media production job that I was working like overtime on. Literally like nearly double time. I was working on that for a good couple months. Now that's over, so I can resume this like basically full. But yeah. It gets you painting stuff like this. I've done 3 Outriders. I got 3 more to go. Tabletop. It's either a lot or a little of work. No in between. Yeah, basically. That's basically how my life is. I have so much work I'm dying, or I have no work at all. There's really no just, you know, nice even keel. That doesn't exist in my life. Partially because as soon as I have no work, I fill it with other work. I get ideas. I have enough room to think, and I start doing other crazy nonsense, like streaming, like this. Like this was one of those. I took a 3-day psychological health break, psych health break, because I was pushing myself too hard, painting this, like 14 hours a day. I took a break. I did not even make it 24 hours before I was like, I am going to actually sit down and set up the stuff to stream, and we're going to start streaming. I just add that to my workload. That's how I go. That's what happens. I actually got to clean up the weight a little bit, especially inside here, before I can do the shading, because it'll mess up the shading. So let's get some. I already have some white in there. Nice. Oh yeah, this is from painting the apothecary's lake earlier. Yeah, I'm too entrepreneurial / creative type. You give me any amount of leeway of time, and I will fill it with something either creative or productive or both. It's so hard for me to just sit down and just like not do stuff. Even the games I play have some kind of progression system involved. Like, I have to be playing with other people to get me to play a game that does not have some kind of large, in-depth progression system. At minimum. Hey, so you actually watching Ruckus' stream? Like, what is he doing right now? Curious. Let me hang over there in about 20 minutes or so. 25 minutes. I had originally intended on just like raiding him like out of nowhere and him being like, oh wait, you stream? I'm like, yes. Actually, I have mentioned it in chat a couple times. That's cool. I'm here now with like 2 people. Ironically, I think it actually will be like 2 people. You know, normally my Friday nights are way bigger. I had like 7 or 8 people in here at one point early on, and then people got bored of the photography thing, I guess. I don't know. Too technical for him? I don't know. I feel that, LO. I do 2D concept art, 3D modeling, hand paint, 3D models, game dev, video editing. Yeah. Speaking the mech suit ladies. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I do conversions, painting, commissions, streaming, video editing, business video editing, web dev, web hosting, tech support, merchandise design, social media and online web presence consultations. So like my web dev business, that came around because I was already good at like social media and web dev stuff, and working with my ex, who was running a small shop type thing, doing like craft fairs and stuff, and I was seeing all these local crafters with like either no or really like shoddy web presences. It's like, hey guys, I got them skills. You can pay my bills. So yeah, I started pumping out WordPress websites, and it became Tech Hat Web Presence Consulting and Design. So even if they couldn't afford a full website, I could sit them down for a couple hours and just be like, all right, here's how to like optimize your social media and stuff. Because man, some of these people look at computers and they start sparking. So here's the thing with web dev. You use WordPress, pretty simple for the basics. Like, it's mostly just plugins. It's just learning how to implement plugins. The real trick is CSS to make it look like whatever you want. That's the fun bit. Probably the most complicated bit is the hosting. That took me a good couple years to get my head around, but I have a decent grasp of it now, and now I can sell my own hosting. So I have a couple websites that I host. Messed up my red. It's a really annoying thing to fix, like by redoing it. See if I can scratch it off. Downside is that all my clients decided to go with the annual plan. Big surprise. So not exactly making monthly income. It's more like I just get a sudden bop of a bunch of money all of a sudden. I want to hit the point of not having to do web dev anymore, though, to be honest. It was kind of a thing I got into, not necessarily because I liked it, but because it was a skill I had that I picked up from my dad, because he's been a web dev on like a high-end level for 25 years. Longer than that. No, yeah, about 25 years. What, save money? No way. Yeah, I know, they saved money taking the annual plan. You could have seen that coming. Yeah, I need to make my web palette more moist. Yeah, how dare you guys take advantage of my annual discounts? Yeah, I picked up some stuff from him as a teenager, and I just kind of played with it for a while, and then it was like, oh yeah, people need websites. But that was before COVID. COVID really screwed that, because now as we come out of COVID, like, nobody's trying to expand their business. No one's tiny anyways trying to expand their business or spend money on stuff like that, so things have been pretty tight since then, but I've made it work. I've got some new stuff in the works that are working out for me. Slowly, but coming along. I was talking about on my previous podcast, it's some like fairly not complicated, just like, unless you like investment stuff, might come off as fairly boring. But if you like investment stuff, it's really cool. And it's already making me money. I'm pretty excited about it. After only a couple days. Oh, that looks white enough for me to do the shading. So after I fix this pauldron again, go back to actually working on the white armor. I actually love investment. Oh, you will love it. I might have to actually help you set this up, because you're going to be like, wait, this exists? I want in. You legitimately. Okay. So, you know Forex trading. I will wait for your reply on this. Relevant. Like, you know what it is. This goes somewhere. It doesn't stop at Forex. Just, you need to know what Forex is first. I have too many hobbies, why I hesitate on mini paying. It would be one more thing to procrastinate on. Yeah, that's totally fair. Well, okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and say, like, the whole thing. Yeah, foreign exchange. Okay, great. You know what forex trading is. Awesome. Okay, now, what if I told you you could make money doing forex trading, but not actually forex trading? Like, you know in MMOs where you have like auto tasker bots that just like grind a skill out when you're not playing the game? What if you could do that for forex trading? Just have a bot do the trading. And what if the bot was actually good at trading? I mean, like, pretty good at trading. I'm gonna make my focus manual here. Been kind of screwy for a while now. Also, my ISO got messed up at some point. I don't know how long it's been like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What if I told you I have found, well, my dad found, and then I let him play with it, or not play with it, but watch it for 2 months, and then asked for stats. Yeah, my dad found a public fund that has a bot running the trading on it. That, it works. Across 60 days, it made 33 trades. It had a minor loss on 3 of them. So, 1 out of 11, and the losses weren't even big, is actually good at forex trading. In regular making money. Here's how it works. So it works as far as the human side. Like, I don't know how the math of it works. Like, I have basic conceptual knowledge, but nothing crazy. So it's a public fund. So everyone's money goes into a big pot. And that pot determines the lot size that the bot uses to make the positions, take the positions, buys and sells. Then, when it makes profit off that, it then divvies up automatically the profits based on your account size. So you make more money as both the public fund gets bigger and as your own account gets bigger, and all of the profit automatically goes into both the fund account and to your individual account. So it takes $500 initial investment to open an account, and then it's a $50 minimum withdrawal or deposit after that. Also, you have to use crypto to actually put money into it, which actually made it easy for me because I actually had about $500 worth of leftover crypto after I thought I sold all my stuff off, and then realized I had some Ethereum that was staked that Coinbase now has a way to unstake, and I had some XRP or Ripple that they didn't allow me to trade, like to sell for cash, so it was just sitting there, but I could send it into this. So a few days ago, I set mine up, and like first day I made like $7. I'm like, okay, well I made some money, so that's cool. This morning, made $50. You don't have to do anything at all after you set up. Like, actually the only thing you can do is put money in or take money out. All the trading's done by the bot. You just check on it. Like, hey, has the bot done anything lately? My dad's already been doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on it. I've already started the process to double down on it. Unfortunately, Coinbase is making me wait a week for a bunch of Bitcoin. It made it over double my account. My dad, at the beginning of this week, had put in 3,000 of his own money into his account. And he's made over $1,000 this week off trades. Like, it's 40 to 50% return on this thing a month on average, on this bot that's doing all of the work for you. And it mathematically cannot blow your account even if it did do poorly, because it literally maths out what the lot sizes are based off of the amount that it's given access to off the public fund. Like, it's all percentages. So it can't blow the account like a human could. So you can't flat out lose all your money. At least not, like, quickly enough for you to not be able to do something about it. Like, you'd notice and do something about it. But we've even watched it go into where it made a position long term, and then it started going into the red, and then it made a hedge. So another transaction to begin making money off it going in the other direction. I mean, yeah, you could do that, but this one's already set up where, like, in 48 hours, you could be making money off it. I mean, if you want to go... Here's the thing. You have to learn how to trade to then program the bot to trade properly. And that's the hardest part. My dad's been trading for 6 years. He never got, longer than that. Seven, nearly 8 years. And he could never get to the point where he was, like, profiting consistently. He's making way better returns on the spot. I mean, yeah, so yeah, go ahead. If you want to learn, if you want to set up a fund to get in on this bot, you know, message me on Discord. I'll get you in like a video thing and put you through the whole thing. Because honestly, the more people I get in this thing, the more money we're all making. Because like I said, it's based on the public funds. So the more people in it, the bigger the trades are made. Which means even people with small accounts make more money. And I have no idea how long this thing is going to stick around. I'd imagine for quite a while, but like, I don't know how this thing was originally set up, so I don't know if this can just go away. So like, make money while you can, you know? I mean, that's totally fair too. I mean, I was talking to somebody earlier today that also is in the same position. Like I said, I was fortunate that I just happened to have the crypto still lying around. That was like just enough to like open my account. And then I realized that I had some silver sitting around because I've done all kinds of investments over the years. So I've had some of these sitting around here and there. Like I have a bunch of silver. I had some crypto still that I hadn't already sold off. Yeah, so I was able to just jump in on it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm real excited about it. I sold the other day. I went down to a pawn shop, sold $500 worth of my silver, and also put some cash together, and I'm putting another $750 into my account. So I'm over doubling down on it because like I could see from my dad's trades that like this was working. This was legitimately working, and then this morning, without my new money even having gone to the account yet, with just the 500 in, it made a $50 profit trade. Like $50 for me. For the entire fund, it was like over $1,000 for the entire fund. Which the fund's still small, by the way. It's not a big fund yet. It's pretty small. But my dad and I are working on growing this thing like pretty hardcore now. You know, my dad's talking to a few people. I've got a bunch of people in mind. Yeah. Yeah, that initial account startup, that is the kicker. Like, you gotta have, like, 500 sitting around. 500, if it's just in cash, 500 and a little more because of crypto, like, gas fees. But, not a massive amount. And it's, like, pretty much all of the common cryptos. So, basically, anyone that has a decent bit of crypto sitting around can get in on it basically immediately. Crypto's not doing anything right now, let's be honest. And what's crazy is that my living expenses are so low that, you know, a few months of pushing this thing, and I could potentially be living off this thing. And still growing it. Obviously, I want it to keep growing, but I mean, at least having it in the background, knowing that if, like, any of my other projects aren't making me any money, like, which I've had lately, like, this year, I've had whole months where I didn't... Well, not just dropping and rising, it's just maintaining. It's either dropping or maintaining. Nothing's, like, growing like it used to. Any serious crypto investment right now is very long term. But I've had whole months this year where I've not made like a dime. So having this now, at least as a backup, it's making money no matter what I'm doing. Like I could even theoretically take like serious breaks and not have an emotional like breakdown over it because like, oh, I'm not making any money and like I'm not sure how I'm gonna buy groceries in 2 weeks. Or my rent is coming due. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for my emotional state. Wow, it took me 20-odd minutes just to, like, get the white ready for shading. This is what I mean by why these guys take forever. It's white, and it's an heavy metal scheme. Like, good lord. Alright. Shading. Well, it's clean though. It is clean. Thank you. I'm glad it's clean. Gotta be something after all the time I put into it. For a full assault intercessor, like a standard one, not even a sergeant or ones with anything funky on them, like say this one, for example, on average takes me 2.5 to 3 days of like dedicated painting. I'm not talking like streams, so like 2-hour streams. I'm talking like 6 to 8 hours of painting. 2.5 to 3 days to do a full intercessor. And for reference, I have, if I don't include this guy, I have 3 more Assault Intercessors, 3 Outriders, 3 Blade Guard Veterans, a Chaplain on bike, a Blade Guard Ancient, and Kasaracon. That's why I say it'll take me 2 days. It'll take me like 5 days to do an Outrider. Freaking bike. Good lord. It's a fun paint to do bikes. I liked doing the bikes, but man, does it take a while. The cleanup is brutal. Give you a heads up, I have 0 knowledge of 40k, haha. Okay, you know what? This has only got a few minutes anyway, I'm not gonna make any major progress. I'm gonna show you the guys, through WinCap. What I'm gonna be dealing with. So let's, oh, it's already on the, other window. Is this working? Hold on. Oh, alright. Okay. It just doesn't want to pick the last one. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, it was just the wrong browser. Okay, so... Alright, let's go through the full order here. Alright, so we have Assault Intercessors, the ones who are messing with these guys. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so these guys, these sword guys, right? 18 of these. Okay. That take 2.5 to 3 days. Then... yeah, 18. So it's 18 because it was supposed to be 2 squads of 5 and a squad of 10 for 20 of them, but I don't have 2 of the minis. He thinks he lost some of them. He doesn't know. For certain. Then we have, Outriders, right? The bike guys, the bike guy I showed earlier with the skulls and everything. 6 of those in total. I have 3 more to do. So, two squads, because they come in squads of 3. We were messing with the Apothecary before. So the Apothecary, that was part of it. And we have 3 Blade Guard Veterans. These are... Where's like a large... Here we go. These are high detail elite models with a lot of stuff going on. They're supposed to have masterclass power swords. So we're talking power swords, we're talking fabric, we're talking their giant super innate storm shields. All these veteran iconography on them, like they're nuts. 3 of these guys. Like, you know, real high detail looking good, because they're supposed to be among their chapter's best. I believe it. Because, yeah, if people have these, they paint them to look amazing, because they're supposed to be good. They're, like, some of the best melee units in the Space Marine arsenal. Then we have the Blade Guard Ancients. This is their special flag guy that goes with the, Blade Guard. Also, really high detail character type. Got freehand biblical scene on one of his shields. Yeah, I believe that. I'm probably not going to do that, but you know. Still fairly high detail. So, one of these guys, a character. Yeah, no, I like standard bearers. I enjoy them. But again, it's gonna be a White Scars one. It's gonna be, like, nuts to paint. Then we have a chaplain on a bike. So, like the Outrider bikes. But way more detailed, and it's got angry skull mask guy. Got this dude. Including, maybe I can open this on, oh no, it's now. It's gonna jump to Facebook, but... Screw it. Oh, no, whatever. Trying to get, like, a real nice pic of it. Anyway. Another bike, and he's even more detailed with crazy armor. Fortunately, he's black by standard of him being a chaplain, so I'm more used to painting black. Except play Raven Guard. Raven Guard are all black armor. Same bike, extra angry. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And then the big man, Krasaro Khan, who he ordered at an even higher detail level. So I have to make this guy look even better than all the others. I'm probably thinking non-metallic metal on the sword, going like ham with like airbrush blending on the eagle, like the works. It's actually gonna look pretty close to this, honestly. Like not that far off from this when I'm done. The white will look a little different because this is here's the thing. The white scheme he gave me was not the White Scar scheme. It was meant for a different guy, but it was a white armor scheme. So, that's why mine looks a little different, but not far off. So it's gonna look pretty close to this. Because that's the detail level you ordered it at. And then I'm done. Oh. Wait, he's HQ unit. He's a named character HQ unit. Like the chaplain on bike's an HQ unit, but this is a named character HQ unit. Like, we know his face. We know his deeds. I have read multiple books with him in it. He is actually a boss. Like, in the lore. Like, he's a Chad. He's actually an extra Chad because he's actually buddies with my chapter's chapter master. The Raven Guard's chapter master. Literally in the lore. He's buddies with Cave-In Strike, which is actually really cool because normally Raven Guard and White Scars are rivals, and not always in a friendly way, but they actually, over a certain campaign, it actually saw Cave-In Strike get the rank of chaplain, not chaplain, of chapter master. They became buddies, basically, became friends. Oh yeah, the boost pack on him is pretty cool. I think he's... The suppressors also have that one, I think. Oh no, not cool. I don't remember. He's got mostly custom armor. When he went Primaris, for some reason, what's his name? Belisarius Call was like, here's a custom suit of Phobos armor, just cuz. Cool. But, yeah, so I got so much of that, mission left to go. It's gonna be amazing when it's done. It's gonna look amazing, and I'm gonna feel amazing, because I'm gonna be like, I don't have to paint white anymore. Now I will take other commissions, like, anytime, I'll be focusing on it. No one else will be waiting. And, it'll be something else. Anything. Give me some orcs, give me some Tyranids, give me something. Probably... Knowing my local scene, if it comes from the local scene, it'll be Necrons, because there's so many Necron players here. The funny part? I still will be painting white, because Raven Guard veterans use white. This was actually painted before I learned these white techniques, so this was my old white, but it shows, like, white helm is veteran sergeants and officers, and a couple of their specialists, and white arms is a sign of some kind of superiority. They still haven't, after years, explained why some Raven Guard paint their arms white, just it's always veterans or, like, officers. But, Yeah, you can see white being used a fair bit in Raven Guard stuff. If I had my Vanguard veterans close at hand, I'd show them where they have modern white on them, but... Oh, actually, this guy's got a helmet. There we go. That is Raven Guard using the White Scar type white scheme on his helmet. This is, so is his arm. Those are, the sword is an optional add-on, so... but yeah. No, I'll still be paying white. It'll just be here and there and only on special guys. So it's not that bad. Oh yeah, I'm still missing the arm on that guy. That guy's arm disappeared. Magnets, dude, I love magnets. I want to see a crazy before I go, we'll raid in a minute, but actually I want to show off a crazy... Oh no, his shoulder pad's missing. I forgot about that. I gotta find that. Never mind. I can't show that guy off because I forgot they exploded recently and one of his shoulder pads disappeared. Never mind. Oh, actually, I can show this off. I think you saw the land speeder from the other stream, yesterday's stream. This is my land speeder. I'm gonna set the stuff to auto here. I have over here, if I can reach them all. Oh, there's a chainsword arm out of nowhere. Just in that pile of bits. Where are the other ones? Oh, there's the heavy bolter. What am I missing? The heavy flamer around here somewhere. I think that's all of them. Okay. Nope, I'm missing one of the doors. Bear with me. Holding pattern. Where in the... Oh, there we go. Aha. Okay, so... Oh yeah, the skulls on the... Skulls and chain, they look so great, but man, are they so annoying to do. It took me forever. Okay, so this guy's fully magnetized. There's actually 3 different data sheets that you can play a land speeder as. This is called a land speeder typhoon. Typhoon? Yes, it's the Typhoon. You can swap out the multi-melter here for a heavy bolter on any of these versions. So, now he has a heavy bolter. If I pop these off, the missile pods, which is what makes it a Typhoon, and pop on them doors. There's so much conversion work here in this guy, by the way. Many additions aesthetically. Like, these are just standard plain doors. These don't have packs on. They don't have a spare sniper rifle. They don't have all these trophies. These are all additions of mine. This is a standard land speeder, usually given the multi-melta, honestly. Then on the bottom, to make it a tornado, we got a heavy weapons mount. There's an assault cannon. Or a heavy flamer, if you want to really tell infantry to go suck it pretty hard. Yeah, if you get into minis, magnets, amazing. Because, here's the thing. When you're playing a game, you can always be like people will always let you just say, yeah, this guy's actually equipped with X, so you can paint him as whatever. But I really like the ability to be like, yo, he actually has what you see, because I'm just gonna magnet swap out the stuff. When you want to war crime your enemies. Dude, there are no such things as war crimes in 40k. Everyone, like, flamers, the Salamanders chapter is all about flamers. Like, they just use fire endlessly. That's their whole gimmick. What's funny is that they're also the nicest Space Marines. By, like, a good margin. Mine are probably tied for the second or third. Like, the White Scars are usually pretty nice. Not always, but usually. The Ultramarines are usually pretty nice. The Raven Guard are usually fairly nice. The Salamanders, no. Salamanders to, like, Imperial citizens are, like, they will stick around and defend citizens. They will take egregious losses to protect civilians. Other Space Marines, like, see mortals, normal humans, as lesser. Because Space Marines are just so much more. Anyway, we can talk more about this in Ruckus's stream, because we're going to go raid him now, because we're gonna. So let's get this ready. I'm gonna get my screen ready here real quick. I don't have to deal with ads when we first jump in. Oh, didn't even have to deal with ads. Nice. Okay, so do some raiding. Bring 3 people. Sweet. 2 viewers ready to raid. Oh, close enough.
Hey, little people. What's this? What's up, basically tabletop? I knew you'd be here.